Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Just sat down, I'm fixing to do a little chop and stipple on a new Glock 45. So I'm looking forward to that, but I wanted to touch base and talk to you a little bit about training opportunities and how you can best prepare for those. We get people that sign up for our courses, primarily, well, both handgun and rifle, and we push out emails weeks ahead of courses with a bullet list of things to bring, and a lot of people don't know where to go for holsters and belts and things like that. So much of our curriculum is built around, first of all, establishing fundamentals, and secondly, for the handgun, the draw. There's not all that many places that teach the draw, and if you're going to build a foundation in handgun shooting, preparing for defensive handgun shooting, then you have to know how to get the gun presented. And so we get a lot of questions on holsters. We have a lot of people showing up with Uncle Mike's holsters and things like that. Or we have tried to prevent that as time has gone on, and we do this more and more. But the holster is imperative. If you choose the wrong holster, then you can create an unsafe situation. There's a lot of holsters out there, and a lot of people will go to a retail storefront and buy a holster not really knowing what they need, what will best fit their needs. If you have never been to a training, then you need to get a good, safe holster that provides you with retention. This is one of my favorite. This is a G-Code RTI. The RTI just stands for Rapid Transition Interface, I believe. And it basically, you buy a belt mount platform like this, and then each holster just snaps into place and locks into place. I love this because I can rapidly change from a G17 to an M&P or a G19 or whatever. But it's a great outside the waistband holster setup. It's a great platform. It has great retention, and that's determined by this little set screw. It's got a rubber grommet in there, so you can change the amount of retention. I've never had a problem with these in dynamic drills or movement. I've never had a problem with these losing the gun or worrying about losing the gun. If you plan on carrying and you're going to run inside the waistband on your body, but you've never done draw work, then I would suggest you start outside the waistband. You need to learn the fundamentals of the draw before you transition to trying to get the gun from concealment and get it out on target. So there's a lot that goes into this. Magazines, we tell people to bring a minimum of 3, preferably 4 or more mags. When we're running 300 to 500 rounds a day through a gun, which most people have never done also, you're jamming a lot of magazines. And if you're running a single stack 1911, then you're going to have a little bit of difficulty keeping pace with the course of fire as the day progresses on. Back to a holster, one of the most important parts of the holster is the mounting platform on your body, the belt. If you don't have the right belt, you don't have a belt that's nice and solid, you have a belt that's too narrow, and it allows the gun to roll, the holster to roll too much, then you're going to struggle with the draw. So there's a lot that goes into this, and I just want everyone that goes to any training, whether it's ours or any of the other multitude of tremendous trainers that are out there, I want you guys to get the most out of your training opportunity, because you take time off of work, you take time away from your families, you have investments in equipment and ammunition, and it's a big deal. And I applaud those of you that are going out there and training, because the majority of gun owners do not. So do what you can to maximize that investment in time, because it's a big deal. We realize this, and we thank you very much if you choose to come train with us. So anyway, just wanted to share some thoughts. You need a good, reliable handgun. If you don't have one and you want to go train, you want to get some guidance, but you're not sure what to buy, don't buy yet. Borrow something. Contact us. We offer full setups to run so that you can try different platforms and make your own decision. Please don't walk into a gun store and buy whatever the guy behind the counter tells you to buy. I know that might ruffle some feathers, but that's not the way to go about it. every person's different. Every person needs to find what fits them the best. If you're a small person, a small gun may not be the best thing for you. If you want something to conceal, but you haven't mastered the fundamentals, a small gun is not the best choice for you. You need a bigger frame, you need a larger frame, you need more real estate to make contact with so that you can confidently mitigate and control recoil, so that you can confidently deliver rounds on target, on intended target. That's imperative. We want to hit our intended target. We don't want to be sending rounds out into the world. We're accountable for those things. So do your research, be mindful of the information you get, and go out and try different things before you make a significant investment. The worst thing you can do, and it doesn't matter if it's a gun or a holster, any other gear, a sling, doesn't matter. It's terrible to have boxes of stuff that you never use anymore and you don't use it because it doesn't work well. So then you think, well, what do I do with it? Well, some people want to sell it on eBay, but if it doesn't work for me, I don't want it in the hands of somebody else, honestly. So anyway, there's a lot that goes into this. If you guys ever have any questions, and I know I'm reaching out to mainly our 212 audience, feel free to share. Contact us, let us know. If we don't have the answer, we're gonna contact somebody that will have the answer. But we're just here, we want to help, and we want you to maximize your investment in time and ammunition and in gear and in your absorption and retention of knowledge and your experience. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch base with that, some thoughts for that. We just got back from the Red October AK Championships / Challenge. I was calling it Challenge for a while. It was a tremendous learning experience. I had the opportunity and the honor to run the Occam Defense Solutions 1775, the ODS 1775. Tremendous AK platform. There's nothing else out there like it. There's a lot of fine guns out there, but there's nothing quite like the ODS 1775 with the Merc rail. It's a great platform, and I want to thank Brian Keeney at Occam for allowing me to come out and shoot with him. So it was a tremendous weekend. So anyway, I'll try and share some more thoughts on maximizing your training opportunities, both in preparation, during your training, and post-training. So look for more of that, and we're going to try and set up a YouTube channel pretty quick. There's a lot of them out there, so excuse me. If you guys will help us share this information, that's all we're wanting to do, is just share information, share what we've learned over the last few years, and put it out there for you guys to absorb. So thanks so much. See you guys later. Have a good night.